May I have your attention? Please silence your phones at this time. You can leave them on because you may use them for pictures or video, but please silence your phones at this time.
Would you please stand for the presentation of our colors and the singing of our national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Good evening, and welcome Dr. Kimberly Fraker, school board members, administration, families, friends, and especially the class of 2021. We are here to celebrate this wonderful and exciting day. My name is Maite Ramirez, and it has been my honor to serve as your senior class president. Today is the start of a new chapter in our lives. New doors are being opened, doors that were not open to us before. These new opportunities would not be possible if it were not for all the love and support from our friends, family, and administrators here at Gordon Central. If it were not for all of our fans, we would not be here to celebrate this special and memorable night. To my #1 fans, Mami y Papi, les quiero mucho y muchas gracias por todo. In addition, I would like to say, on behalf of the senior class, thank you. Think back to March 12th of 2020. Who would have thought that walking through these doors would have been the last day we would see each other that year? In fact, we thought we were simply going to have a 3-day weekend, but it turned out to be our last day of school. Now, let us be honest. Most of us thought we were going to spend our senior year online, but hey, we were able to make it even through quarantines, hybrid schedule, online learning, team meetings, and Schoology. After 4 years in high school, we have been through some difficult times in our lives, from losing loved ones, to being put on lockdown during school, and to enduring this pandemic. But even through all of the bad times, we have achieved some major goals and accomplishments during our high school experience. For example, the boys soccer team held home field advantage all the way through the Final Four and state competition. One act won first place at region and placed second in the state. Cody McNeese placed first at state competition for electrical construction wiring. Joey 5K broke a total of 5 school records for cross country and track and field. And football players made a comeback from last year, defeating teams we could not defeat before. With the help of our SGA members, administration, and the students, we were able to have a homecoming parade with seniors garnering first place in the float competition. And by the way, it was a repeat of our junior year. To having a color run to support the wonderful Miss Sheena Carroll. The icing on the cake was a fantastic prom coordinated by Mrs. Sherry Sullivan and Mrs. Shannon Rainwater. As I close, though we have had a rough 4 years of high school, we persevered by continuing to strive for excellence and by not giving up. The fact that we are all here in this stadium and out on this field goes to say that nothing can stop us. We are strong, we are determined, we are the class of 2021, and most importantly, we are warriors. Congratulations, seniors, and again, welcome family, friends, and honored guests. Gracias.
talents we possess. We possess. We possess.
Good evening. It is with great honor that we welcome the members of the board, Dr. Kimberly Fraker, Principal Brian Hall, faculty, graduates, friends, and family. My name is Rachel Pierce, and I'm honored to represent the class of 2021 as your valedictorian.
And I am Seiji Morales, your salutatorian.
While preparing for today, we wanted to find a quote that could connect the student body once more while also applauding our individuality. Despite the dark times of COVID-19, we as a student body persevered and did not let the circumstances stop us from possessing our talents. From the wise words of author Erica Jong, everyone has talent. What is rare is the courage to follow it to the dark places where it leads. Everyone has talent, but only a few of us take the chance to see where it can take us. Those who hold back do so out of fear. Our uniqueness makes our world more complete. Therefore, we should not hold back from our situation due to what could happen. Rather, we should acknowledge our individualism and allow our talent to bring us through what lies ahead. Through courage, we are out to achieve great things. As a student body, we should focus on ways to use our talents to stand out as opposed to blending in with society.
Some disappointments were had this year, such as not having a homecoming dance or pep rallies, but we did not allow our circumstances to stop us from showcasing our talents and the things we love. There was much doubt as to how this year would go, or if we would even have any extracurricular activities, but while some adjustments had to be made, such as the band playing only at home games and the academic team competing virtually, we never allowed the unknown to stop us from pursuing greatness. Adapting to the new environment of online and hybrid learning was a challenge, but it taught us to appreciate the opportunities we are given and the faculty who worked hard to make it possible. We did not know how this year would go, or if we would even have a senior year. But what appeared to be the end of the world to us turned out to be an opportunity to overcome adversity. Although there were many chances for us to quit and put life and adventuring on hold until our circumstances changed, we instead took our circumstances and transformed them into situations where we could succeed further than we could have ever imagined.
Social distancing was one of the greatest circumstances of this past year that kept us apart, but we have still formed memories that have kept us together for years to come.
Memories such as the hours-long bus rides to competitions,
Or the time when the Warrior Academy built shelters and we slept on the football field.
or when we had the now unheard of hour lunch.
And we also have all the middle school memories and adventures formed on the tour of Georgia.
As well as all the memories formed back in our classrooms for those of us who stayed behind.
Along with the success that we have all achieved to get here today came the struggle and adversity of our everyday lives. However, with the advice and mentoring of those great leaders that surrounded us and their endless dedication to seeing us achieve success in every way possible, we were able to overcome all the difficult circumstances that we were faced with.
As a result, we would now like to honor and thank those who took the time to install greatness into their students.
Mrs. Heidi Weaver, I honor you for your continuous support and dedication to assure that each student was acknowledged for his or her importance. You kept me encouraged spiritually, mentally, and emotionally throughout my time here, and for that, I cannot thank you enough.
Dr. Kim Waters, I thank you for all the opportunities you have given me and for always going out of your way to help your students grow.
Mrs. Sherry Sullivan, honor you for your love and kindness you showed each day. I am forever grateful for your support within and outside of school.
Mrs. Elizabeth Parrott, I thank you for your understanding and help throughout this year, and for always believing in your students, even when we did not believe in ourselves.
Mr. Neil Crawford, I honor you for your generous time and dedication to each student who partook in the band. You have been a huge guidance in my life by shining your light and being there for the students when we needed it the most.
Mrs. Ashley Hall, I thank you for everything you have done for me over the past 6 years, and for always doing whatever you can to help your students.
To Mrs. Renee Hughes,
And Mr. Allen Hughes, for giving your students everything they need to succeed.
and for being more than just our teachers. You were also our mentors and support system,
And the staff that made us enjoy learning.
such as Coach DJ Prather, who always made us laugh,
Mrs. Shannon Rainwater, for being supportive academically and athletically.
Dr. Ginger St. Clair, for always telling us what we needed to hear,
Mr. Dana Gooden, for being a significant figure in our lives.
Mrs. Celeste Hendricks, for making all students feel welcomed,
Mrs. Sheena Carroll and Mrs. Sherry Pruitt, who showed us how to be true warriors.
and Mr. Matthew Wiley, who begged to be included.
With that, we all say,
Go Warriors! On behalf of the graduating class of 2021, we would like to thank all the teachers, administrators, custodians, cafeteria workers, friends, and family who have impacted our lives. Thank you to everyone who has worked to ensure our lives were as normal as possible. With the constant support of you all, we were able to, for the first time in Gordon Central's history, have 2 region championships achieved on the same day. Congratulations to our boys soccer team and our literary team.
despite the circumstances, many personal achievements were reached, such as Mercedes Coleman, who started her great work as a middle schooler by scoring 1,000 points as an 8th grader, and continued on to set her own high school record of 1,982 points. And it is with great honor that her jersey was retired. Another example of talent and hard work is Joey Kolszewski for setting 1 cross country and 4 track records of his own.
We also want to take the time to honor the memory of our fellow classmate, Miss Molly Jones. Gordon Central misses you. Before closing, I would like to say thank you to my mom and dad for your love, encouragement throughout the year, and for giving me a great childhood. Thank you guys for teaching me the importance behind being compassionate, resourceful, and responsible. Thank you to all of my sisters for pushing me to be a better me, and for all the late study nights. I owe you guys for being my endless support system, and will forever be grateful for our friendship and never-ending giggles over absolutely nothing. I'm thankful for my additional sister, Emily Reese, and for all the memories we have made along the way. Thank you to my aunts, uncles, and grandparents for the love, advice, and support you have all provided for me. I'm thankful for friends like Heath Richardson, who would get up early to meet me at Duncan to have a quick study before Albright's test.
And I would like to thank my dad for always supporting me throughout all my endeavors. Thank you for showing me the importance of trusting in God and for living life as an example.
One door closing provides the opportunity for a variety of other doors to open. This fall, I plan to begin my college career at Dalton State, where I will embark upon a major in nursing.
I plan on attending Kennesaw State University to major in biology so I can eventually become a veterinarian.
Within this year, we have proven that no matter what life throws at us, we can fight through any battle. And remember, we are Warrior Strong. This graduating class has left its mark on the school and will go on to leave its mark on the world. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Good evening, parents, students, faculty, staff, community members, and the Gordon Central High School class of 2021. My name is Brian Hall, and I am privileged to be on this stage as principal of my alma mater to speak to these inspiring graduates. I'd like to take a moment to first thank our superintendent, Dr. Kimberly Fraker, assistant superintendent, Mrs. Alice Mashburn, Board of Education chairperson, Mr. Charlie Walraven, and all members of the board for their leadership, guidance, and strategic planning that, when partnered with local health officials, allowed our students to safely be in school, compete in athletic, artistic, and scholastic events, and flourish despite the circumstances. This praise extends to all county employees too. Our teachers, staff, custodians, cafeteria workers, bus drivers, coaches, nurses, counselors, secretaries, directors, community volunteers, and all personnel followed additional safety procedures, sterilized, cleaned, reached out and called, taught, mentored, coached, communicated, fed, cared for, and showed love to Gordon County School students, especially here at Gordon Central High School, with the utmost devotion and empathy for these students. For that, I am grateful and humbled to be a member of this community, family, and tribe, because it took everyone to make our school year possible and successful. And we all know that is what it means to be a GC warrior. Our beautiful stage and chairs were provided on behalf of the city of Resaca. Thank you to Mayor Nathan Wyatt and Resaca council members for your continued contributions to celebrate our Gordon County students. The school year started with doubt and concern. Tara Stewart appropriately set the scene early on in the year in our championship one-act show Footloose when she boldly belted out the lyrics, "I need a hero," and she did it behind a mask. It would be easy for you students to throw away this school year and make excuses about the uncontrollables. But the graduating class of 2021 endured and exceeded expectations. Success can only be achieved when we are looking toward the future, when we focus on what we can control. Reformer, educator, and author Booker T. Washington defined success as something to be measured, not so much by the position that one has reached in life, as by the obstacles which he has overcome. Regardless of where you all come from, the trials and tribulations you overcome make you who you are. But that also means letting go of what we can't control. Achievement occurs when we avoid excuses, and your dreams won't be a reality if you let the pandemic define you and not inspire you. Graduates, you are at the beginning of a new journey, and you prove by sitting here before me that you can overcome your obstacles and tackle new challenges or overcome old fears. Luke Hare had a fitting title to his senior capstone show. He called it, "So Let It Be," because it speaks to the importance of moving past your troubles, anxiety, and doubt. You were all most successful when you were able to be yourselves, a group of talented individuals, hardworking teammates, and one tribe of warriors destined for more. This year was an accomplishment like no other. As you've heard from the other speakers, we've had competitors and teams compete in state playoffs for boys tennis, boys and girls golf, literary, one-act, wrestling, track, cross-country, and boys and girls soccer. Our boys soccer team made it to the state Final Four, and that was the deepest run of any athletic team we've had here at GC. The Gordon Central Performing Arts Alliance placed second in state for both one-act and literary, with many individual state victories like Heath Richardson and Luke for quartet. Dramatic Interpretation region winner Sydney Rainwater, who was also drum major for our Blue Wave marching band, had a riveting performance, acting as two completely different people battling over the custody of one child. This performance genuinely proved what most of us already know. The only person who can win a debate against Sydney Rainwater is Sydney Rainwater. And I'm also so proud of Kaylin Gaines for winning a Schuler Award for her performance in Little Women. Many of our track athletes have written and rewritten school records all year, like Taylor Gunn. Joey Kolocheski will forever be remembered for his heart of gold and work ethic with the dozen different running records that he now holds. and he is going to force every graduating class after him to learn how to properly pronounce his last name. Our athletics all around were phenomenal. We saw growth and improvement in baseball, softball, and volleyball. We have amazing cheerleaders. We saw great play with our basketball players. Always trust in Cade Stewart to hit a 3 from the corner, or Wyatt York to hit the floor for every rebound. And to our prom queen, Mercedes Coleman, I don't think I will ever see a more dominant high school basketball player than you. The football program at Gordon Central gets better every year because of their hard work and unity. Our coaches are building a family, and that's what it means to be here at Gordon Central High School. You saw that in our athletic performances of teammates like our star quarterback Trey Williams, running back Jordan Boone, and linebacker Carlos Escobar. We were about, I'd say, 3 plays away from the playoffs, and I know that head coach TJ Hamilton is hungry and ready for the potential of the team next year. Our Skills USA students continue to thrive in our CTAE department. Cody McNeese is a state champion in electrical construction wiring, and he'll compete nationally this summer. And hopefully, if he's around and available, I have some issues in my basement. But ladies and gentlemen, we have so many inspiring students at this school who find many different ways to overcome obstacles and bring cheer to each other. Valedictorian Rachel Pierce and her sister Emily are the kindest and most thoughtful people you will ever meet. Star student and salutatorian Seija Morales achieves through her charming personality, and her 1520 SAT score doesn't hurt either. Cheyenne Patterson and Yahoo Parada do it with bright smiles and enthusiasm. Katie Enos does it with karate and her really cool Dragon Ball Z artwork. Carthen Brown will literally fly over any obstacle with his future degree in aviation with the United States Air Force at Eastern Kentucky and the University of Kentucky. Holly Kyle actively seeks challenges, as I think she's now on her 4th or 5th instrument in band that she's learning. Lexi Payne flourishes under pressure, and Parker Wolf can turn any bad day into a funny punchline. There are leaders on this field today and on this stage, like Kayla Melgar and Maite Ramirez, who have the leadership skills to help others through any doubt and adversity. But I want to make this perfectly clear and stress to you all. We can only grow into who we want to be through difficulty and through failures. So expect them. After experiencing Coach Hamilton drag Quentin Walker, 14 other students, and me 10 yards across the football field during senior day tug of war, I can say with confidence, we all have room to grow. I can also say to any juniors, upcoming seniors out in the audience, do not pick me for tug of war next year. Not very helpful. Class of 2021, as you prepare for the next steps in your life, remember, this place is your home, always, and we are always going to be family. The faculty and staff at Gordon Central High School believe in our mission to forge relationships with students and create bonds that transcend high school. From my own personal experience, this school forever shaped me to be the person that I am today. There are teachers here tonight who have mentored me as one of their students, as a peer, and now as a leader. Mrs. Darlene Callan and Amy Stewart were the 2 Gordon Central teachers who made me want to be an educator. Mrs. Callan reminded me why I loved reading and writing and talking about it. And Mrs. Stewart was the first person to ever look at me and say, hey, I bet you'd be a good teacher. What they both did was show a continued love and devotion for every student, not just me, who entered their classrooms. And my greatest desire as principal is that every student tonight and every student tonight hereafter will walk across here and have that same kind of story they can share about someone here at Gordon Central. I love this quote by Aldous Huxley. He's an author who I taught when I was here at GC. He said, experience is not what happens to you, it's what you do with what happens to you. We may never truly grasp the hardships, loss, and grief of COVID-19. But what you can do, graduates, is control what you do with it. This is your moment, your life, your future. And we're all so very proud of you. Set forth with these experiences, knowing that you can overcome, you can achieve, and that you are loved, because that's what it means to have pride in the tribe. Thank you. For Superintendent Dr. Kimberly Fraker, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Gordon Central High School and the Gordon County School System of Calhoun, Georgia, I certify that the students presented here on May 27, 2021 have met the requirements set forth by the Georgia State Department of Education, and I recommend the members of the class of 2021 as qualified candidates for a Georgia high school diploma.
Thank you, Mr. Hall. I am Dr. Kimberly Fraker, Superintendent of Gordon County Schools, and on behalf of the Board of Education for Gordon County Schools, I hereby accept Mr. Hall's recommendation and certify that these students of Gordon Central High School have met all the requirements put forth by the Gordon County Board of Education and the Georgia Department of Education. Congratulations, graduates.
And now the moment you've been waiting 4 years for, the presentation of diplomas. Rachel Faith Pierce, valedictorian. Seiji Maria Morales, salutatorian. Abigail. Kayla Abigail Melgar, student body president with highest honors. Maite Selena Ramirez, senior class president. Alex Xander Addington, with highest honors. Alana Morgan Elizabeth Braden, with highest honors. Emily Alice Caldwell, with highest honors. Austin Lane George, with highest honors. Ian Peyton Guider, with highest honors. Macy Grace Hall, with highest honors. And Molly Ann Hubner, with highest honors. Mackenzie. Madison Mackenzie Johnson, with highest honors. Tiffany Renee Mull, with highest honors. Emily May Pierce, with highest honors. Sydney Grace Rainwater, with highest honors. Emily Nicole Reese with highest honors. Heath Caleb Richardson with highest honors. Scott Robert Edward Snow with highest honors. Sarai. Jalitza Sarai Tituana with highest honors. Jasmine Velasco with highest honors. Parker Brian Wolf with highest honors. Thank you. Caitlin Katura Abernathy. Allison Jada Adcock. Aguilar. Ashley Ann Aguilar. Aparicio. Joanna Bernice Aparicio. Ashley Artega Barron. Mirna Esther Bautista Bravo. Joshua Wade Beavers. Nancy Becerra. Naomi Jean Biaselli. Jordan Andre Boone. Bowden. Tyler Richard Bowden. Jose Angel Bravo Sevilla. Kelly Brito. Carthen Wynn Brown. Byers. Kimberly Leanne Byers. Braxton Lee Caldwell. Cardona Castillo. Oliver Gabriel Cardona Castillo. Riley Heath Carnes. Maluz Centeno. Kirsten Lachey Coates. Mercedes Serena Coleman. Jesse James Corral. Alicia Lachey Davis. Barry Shane Davis. Donovan Ray Downey. McLean. Caitlin McLean Ennis. DJ. Carlos Caden Escobar. That's all you want? Gloria Cruz. Joan. Joan Benjamin Esquivel Davila. You got it. Kendall Nicole Fain. Sean Corey Farrell. Zane Austin Furley. No. Okay. Emily Frere.
My best friend!
Kaylin Grace Gaines. Gerardo? No Sanchez? No? Okay. Gerardo Garcia. Areli Yolanda Garcia Zunun. Ethan Levon Garland. Benjamin Tyler Golden. Who's that? In absentia. Gonzalo Gomez Galvin. Jason Ryan Gonaville. Jason Ryan Goss. Tyler Ray Graham. Okay, wait a minute. I gotta announce somebody in absentia. Rafael Jose Guardado in absentia. Abisale? Wendy Abisale Guardado. Jillian Taylor Gunn. Jacob Alexander Hammond. Okay. Philip Luke Hare. Ethan Hunter Haygood. Faith Hope Head. Hembry. Lonnie Nathan Hembry. I got one absentia before you. Abigail Rose Henderson in absentia. Sierra Star Hill. Hugo? Courtney Nicole Hukel. Stephen Austin Hunter. Junior. Demario Rashad Hunchin, Jr. Jada Ann Jaco. Jared Todd Jaco. I got an absentia before you. Ryan Scott James in absentia. Ashton Wiley Jones. Brandon Michael Jones. Jalen Nicholas Jones. And we got Molly Daniel Jones in memoriam. Michael Philip Jordan. It's just Warren. Jada Sharisa Juarez. Jesse Lee Kenny. Holly Vereda Kyle. Jenna Nicole Kipe. Rebecca Grace Kirkland. Joey Richard Kowalczewski. Raphael. Dayton Raphael Leva. The third. No? David John Lindsay. Khalik. Philip Khalik Locklear. Melissa Moo Lopez. Got an absentia before you. Corinna Rebecca Lopez Sante in absentia. Claudino. Diego Claudino Lucas Bautista. Nicole Mariquin. Isaac Martinez. Donovan Isaac Massengill. Henna Matute. Kara Ruth McCoy. Cody Monroe McNeese. Joshua Carl Meatyard. I got an absentia before you. Julian Medina Soria, in absentia. Xander Kenneth Meisner. Millard. Do you want Marie? Marie. Kaylin Marie Millard. Owen Jesus Morales. Jada Michelle. Jada Michelle Nally. Jung. Tracy Jong Win. I've got an absentia before you. Jared Gregory Nichols, in absentia. Abigail Caitlin Orr. Sergio Ortiz Jr. Brianna Britlin Owenby. Yael Isaac Parada. Devaney Gabrielle Parrish. Peyton Clay Parker. Neva Cheyenne Patterson. Tate Wyatt Patterson. Zane Michael Patton. Alexis Lexi Sierra Payne. Alexaid Perez. Stacy Perez. Got an absentia before you.
Yes.
James Hunter Pierce, in absentia. Anaí Pineda Morion. Marco Placencia. Edgar G. Ramirez. You want Jesse? Jesse? No Jesse? Seth Rance. Jonathan Hector Rendon. Alicia? Alicia Faith Revels. Blake Anthony Reynolds. Merlin Rodriguez. Fernanda Rodriguez Rodriguez. Christian Salvador Saldana. Stenala Samples. Haley Renee Smith. Lauren Alexandria Smith. I've got an absentia for you. Valeshka Solis, in absentia. Patrick Solorio. Zachary Wayne Sosby. Bailey James Jess Sother. Kendall Braden Springfield. Madison Nicole Stacy. Cade Ellis Stewart. Tara Marie Stewart. Aaron Nicholas Swisher. Ian Patrick Swisher. Leela Ray Thomas. Alexia May Thompson. Christian Scott Tomlin. Just Nathan Keller. Nathan Toe. Trammell. Dominic Patrick Trommel. I got an absentia for you. All right, somebody not here. Justin Toy Underhill, in absentia. Vilches. Daniel Vilches Carranza. Demon Quinton Walker. Ethan Gage Watson. May Nicole. Taylor May Nicole Webb. Got it. Kenneth Jean Trey Williams III. Taylor Ryan Williams. Abigail Marie Wilson. Joshua David Wilson. Shelby Elizabeth Woodruff. Heath Wyatt York. Juliana Lachey Young. Lily Madison Young. Christian Zapian Becerra.
Let's give a big round of applause for our class of 2021 graduates.
Good evening. Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Kayla Melgar, your student body president of 2021. In front of me, I see students who made it through 4 long years of high school and refused to give up when times got hard. I see teachers and staff who woke up bright and early every morning to greet us and always had something new to teach us. Lastly, I see in the crowd family and friends who supported all these students along the way. Mami y papi, gracias por todo que has hecho por mí. Class of 2021, we did it. We went from memorizing our 5-digit lunch number to learning the unit circle. We turned peers into lifelong friends, and we also went from our traditional at-school learning to doing online classes. Throughout the 4 years, we have accomplished a multitude of achievements. Together, we began to pursue our passions. We experienced lifetime lessons like heartaches and heartbreaks, and we made memories that we will look back on when we are older. We will tell the following generations about how we achieved a grand milestone in our educational careers during a worldwide pandemic. We stood tall and strong, just like warriors should. These adversities taught us lessons. We should not take for granted what we learned these past few years. Just like our choir sang tonight, in this class, we possess many talents. In my eyes, I see much more than young adults in their cap and gowns anticipating the end of this very speech. I see future engineers, doctors, lawyers, therapists, teachers, amongst many other professions. At this very moment, we are ending our high school career. But is that necessarily the end? We will be stepping out into the new world with our hopes and our dreams, and we will set our marks on this world just like we did at this very school. Tonight, we are leaving the comfort of our tribe, but take a second to look around. We are a family, and we must not forget that. We are united under one. As our enthusiastic coach, TJ Hamilton, once said, one team, one dream. Each one of us set a goal 4 years ago to graduate, but I stand here tonight telling you to set another. I know that all of us can accomplish anything and everything we set our minds on. Now go forward and live your lives to the fullest. And as a wise man once said, go Warriors. All right, seniors, you may now turn over your tassels. Congratulations, class of 2021!
Ask them to please rise. Somebody needs to ask them to rise. Ask them to please rise for the alma mater.
Now, if you may, please rise for the alma mater.
Thank you.